Man, I am so stoked we got our season passes.
Check out this free video we got, man.
Put it in, bro.
The rugged relief and abundant snow of the Bridger Range provides outstanding skiing and snowboarding both inside and outside Bridger Bowl's boundaries. But there's a danger. At the ski area there's avalanche control. Professionals are ready to rescue you, and most hazards and cliffs are marked. Once you leave the ski area and enter the backcountry, no one marks the cliffs, no one is trimming the cornices, and no one is doing avalanche control. It's a whole different world out there, and you better be prepared.
Alright, I'm Randy Elliott. I'm the general manager at Bridger Bowl. For the season of 08-09, we'll have a change in the ski area boundary policy, which will allow much more access to the surrounding national forest. And one of the main issues that we want to get across is the need for everybody who chooses to go out of bounds to be prepared to deal with the terrain and everything that could possibly happen to them. Inside the boundary, the ski patrol does a lot of work taking care of all the avalanche issues and rescuing you if you are hurt or injured. And if you choose to go outside the boundary, then you're pretty much on your own. And the only rescue is Gallatin County Search and Rescue. And that could be hours, if not overnight and the next day before they reach you, assuming you have some way to let them know where you are.
Outside the ski area is a whole different ballgame. Out here, avalanches aren't triggered by explosives, they're triggered by people. That's what happened to these skiers when they left Bridger Bowl and ventured into Truman Gulch on the west side of the Bridger Range. They didn't plan on the conditions being different, and they barely escaped with their lives. These guys were lucky. They survived the avalanche. However, one of them broke his leg and several ribs. He was rescued by Gallatin County Search and Rescue and transported by helicopter to Bozeman Deaconess Hospital.
The rope line behind me delineates the backcountry and the ski area. Inside the ski area, the ski patrol take care of all rescues. They also do avalanche control to keep the slopes safe. Behind me, you're going to need to make your own decisions about whether the snow is safe, whether you can ski it, and if anything happens, you're going to have to effect your own rescue.
Avalanches are a hazard faced by everyone who leave the ski area boundaries. Once you leave, it's your responsibility to assess the avalanche danger. Any slopes steeper than 30 degrees are considered avalanche terrain, which applies to almost all slopes coming off the crest of the Bridger Range. Saddle Peak, a popular destination, is definitely over 30 degrees. Besides a steep slope, to create an avalanche we also need a slab of cohesive snow. Near the ridgetop this is likely wind-blown snow, and this slab needs to be sitting on top of a weak layer. If enough stress is applied to the slab and the weak layer fractures, an avalanche will release if the slope is steep enough. If conditions are unstable, you could be the trigger. If you decide to travel in avalanche terrain, you need to accept the fact that you could get caught, buried, or killed in an avalanche. If you get buried, your best chance of surviving is rescue by your partner. But that will only happen if each of you has proper rescue gear. An avalanche rescue beacon, a sturdy shovel, and a probe pole. And this gear won't help you unless you know how to use it. So practice, and better yet, make sure your partner practices, since your life may depend on it. Avalanches are a sure sign of unstable snow. Cracking snow around your skis or snowboard is another significant indicator of avalanche danger. If you see these signs, it's best to stay within the ski area boundaries. Cornices are great triggers, but pose a risk if you get too close to the edge. You could fall off, get hurt, or worse, trigger an avalanche and kill yourself or someone below you. We carry rescue gear in case we make a mistake and things go terribly wrong, but there are lots of things we can do right. One of the most effective is only skiing one at a time. This way, only one person is exposed to avalanche terrain. You take turns descending, leapfrogging from safe area to safe area, waiting at a secure location that won't get hit by an avalanche. This way, if an avalanche happens, there will always be someone out of the slide to do a rescue. It is your responsibility to know if anyone is below you. You must be absolutely sure that if you trigger an avalanche, no one else will get caught. People tend to think that ski tracks on a slope means it's safe, but that is not true. Tracks do not indicate stability. This skier was killed when he triggered a slide that rips out all the tracks around him. If you get caught in a slide, there's a good chance you'll be killed before the snow even stops moving from impacting trees, rocks, or getting dumped over cliffs. Much of the terrain off the ridge looks easy from the top, but when you descend, you can get into a maze of chutes and steep cliffs that are difficult to negotiate. It's easy getting lost, stuck, or injured. It's your responsibility to know where you're going. If you exit out of the ski area, you are entering avalanche terrain. Even if you take all the precautions, safety is not guaranteed. If you want to be safe, you need to stay in bounds. And if you're a parent and concerned about the increased risks in the backcountry, then your kids should not venture out of the ski area. Avalanches are all about timing. There are times when the snowpack is safe and times when it's very unstable. Check the avalanche advisory before you head out of bounds. Take an avalanche class. Always travel with a partner and carry rescue gear and practice with it. You're responsible for your own safety and for the safety of others. There's great skiing and snowboarding outside Bridger Bowl's boundary, but enjoying the untracked powder requires extensive mountain skills.
Man, that makes me want to go ski out of bounds.
Wait, shouldn't we take an avalanche class like the movie said?
We can do that later, man.
Okay.
Let's go, man.